All right, so we've made it to Tampa Bay now. We're going to check into our hotel. Obviously, it's Super Bowl week, so we'll see how busy it is. But yeah, so far so good. Pretty nice town, blue skies, all's good. Let's see. Yeah, so we finally made it to our hotel here, the Hilton Embassy Suites. And yeah, we'll see how this Super Bowl weekend works out. It's kind of busy, not too bad. It's Wednesday. Nice hotel. Got a little headache from last night. Don't mind the mess. Check out that view. Got a Buccaneer ship right there. Tampa Bay Convention Center. Ready for the Super Bowl. All right, so here we are at Harbor Island, right in front of the convention center where the Tampa Bay Riverwalk is. So this here is what we're going to show you, the Riverwalk. Yeah, so here's an interesting piece of history here. You can see Alvarez Nunez Cabeza de Vaca. He was a conquistador. He came to Tampa Bay, and as it says right here, when he arrived here, he called it the Bahia de la Cruz, which basically translates to the best harbor in the world. Tampa Bay, before all the settlers came, these millions of people who now live here and kind of polluted the bay, this used to be a teeming ecosystem with lots of food for the natives and the indigenous people who lived here in Tampa Bay. So this harbor here, really awesome harbor. Still is today, but back in the day, could you imagine showing up here without all these buildings in the concrete jungle? This here is Dick Del Greco. He was actually the mayor of Tampa Bay twice, back in the 60s and 70s, and then again in the 90s to 2000. So this is the old mayor. They say he's really important here in Tampa Bay. Yeah, so here we are at the McAdill Park on the Riverwalk. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so check this out. We're in front of the NFL Experience right here. So you guys have seen these on TV, on ESPN and whatnot. Well, here it is. Here it is Wednesday, but the NFL Experience. Yeah, so this here is Kate Victoria Jackson. She was an environmentalist before it was even cool, and her job was sanitization. And what the sanitation did was prevent the spread of yellow fever in this area of the swamps in Tampa Bay. So this guy here, Mr. Plant, he was in charge of the railroads in the South. So that was his job, to bring the economic strength to Tampa Bay with the railroad systems. And just like any other major city in America, Tampa Bay has an art museum. Let's go in here and take a look and see what they got. So, Tampa Bay Art Museum. Yeah, So it's $15 for an adult, and it's actually $7, half the price if you're a veteran or military, so that's pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna leave downtown and go to Ybor Street. So Ybor Street's actually considered one of the more popular nightlife kind of areas. It's about maybe 10 minutes to the northeast of here. So let's go see what Ybor Street has to offer. All right, so here we are in front of Ybor City, actually named after the founder, Mr. Ybor, who actually created a cigar industry here. And at one point in time in the 20th century, this was the cigar capital of the world, right here in Ybor City. So it's got a big Cuban influence. We're gonna walk around here, show you guys the oldest restaurant here in Florida. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so there's some interesting history you'll see on these signs right here. This one here talks about the Rough Riders that came through with Teddy Roosevelt when he was actually a colonel. So Colonel Teddy Roosevelt came through here with his dog Cuba, and if you look right over here, you can see the Knights of Santiago, who were sent by Pope Alexander III. And then also it tells you the history along this other sign here about this restaurant being built in 1905, opened and founded in 1905. So totally a historic place. Let's go in. Yeah, so here we are looking at the menu here. I'm actually probably going to get something like chicken and yellow rice. But they got lots of good food here. Ensalada tapas, which are obviously appetizers in Spanish. Shrimp and yellow rice. I just haven't had shrimp and yellow rice or chicken and yellow rice this whole trip. I've just been doing sandwiches. So that's why I'm going to do something different. Let's try this. Sweet, sour, and cold. Refreshing. So this is sauteed shrimp with roasted garlic and spices. The dip. Yeah, so I ended up getting the yellow rice, and it looks like chicken, steak, and chorizo. So pretty good. First time I've eaten a meal like this in a while on this Florida trip. So, but really good. Yeah, so pretty good food, lots of history. This was the meeting point for all of the people to come from Ybor. Right down here, this is where they all met. Big old restaurant right here called the Columbia. So pretty good Colombian food, or Cuban food, I should say. Yeah, so as you guys know, Ybor is known for the Cuban cigars. And right here we have hookah, Cuban cigars, lots of cigars actually, mojitos, coffee. gonna go in here and take a look. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, so lots of cigars in here. Smells really good. They got the Churchill. Look at these hats. Classic hats. 2 hats special. $20 right there. But the smell in here is really good. These are coming from Ecuador, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic. Obviously, you got more Nicaragua over here. You've got Toro Gordo, Churchills, Habanos. That Habano looks really good. Take a look at that right up close. Yeah, so another thing to know about Ybor City is there was a lot of Italians here, so you'll see a lot of Italian influence. So what you're going to get down here in the nightlife, very affluent scene, obviously lots of culture here, but the big thing is cigars, whiskey, bars, speakeasies, that kind of environment down here. Very classic, old Hispanic kind of little Havana kind of vibe. Really cool. So if you get a chance, Ybor City, we're gonna go this way and check out the end here, see what it looks like a little bit further down this road. But remember, 7th Avenue is where you guys want to be. So as you can see here, they have the Rough Riders Memorial here. This historical bronze plaque was removed from the Tampa City Hall and placed on this monument in 2003. So this is a tribute to the Rough Riders. For those of you who know about the Rough Riders, you already know, but this was a cavalry regiment, 1st U.S. Volunteer, Rough Riders Park right here. Yeah, so this landmark here, this big tall arch right off Nuquillo Parkway, that's how you know you're coming into Ybor City, but it was a landmark gateway. It was made possible by the efforts and support from the following entities: the city of Tampa Bay. But look at this. So Connie Laveros, Cuban-American born, look at this. 123 tobacco-shaped leaf, 7th Avenue from Nuquillo Parkway. So that's what you have here with the leaf inscriptions, the Ybor City Chronicles. And then 7th Avenue designated one of America's 10 great streets, 2008. If you guys want a really cool experience, take that streetcar right there. So we're going to take this here streetcar system down to the wharf, just past the cruise terminal, and it's free. It goes every 15 minutes. If you want to take it up into Ybor City, it goes on 8th Avenue, not 7th Avenue, but that's okay. And it can take you all the way to downtown Tampa Bay right there. So that's right next to the boardwalk, the Riverwalk.
You guys going down there?
Yep. Yeah, so down here, when business as usual, you have the aquarium right here. So it is open, but on and off. And then over here, you have the Port of Tampa Bay Cruise Terminal 2. So like I said, when it's business as usual, you'll come right here to get on your cruise to go into the Caribbean or around the Gulf of Mexico, wherever you're headed. All right, so thanks to everyone for watching this episode of Island Hopper TV from Tampa Bay, Florida. Stay tuned for some of our other Florida vlogs. We have Key West, Orlando, Miami, St. Petersburg coming up. Subscribe to this channel if you love Florida. We'll see you on the next one.